welcome back to my channel and my podcast. I know that I haven't been doing any episodes, but I am going to start. I'm going to talk to you about what 2222 was like for me and what 2223 is. If you hear any noises in the background, it's my dog or my family, or we have 5 dogs, so yeah, and some cats. So if you hear that, we live in a country and it's really bad out, so it's been keeping us inside the last couple of weeks. And we have decided that we're gonna, and the other thing, if you can hear an animal, he's right beside me and he is licking himself and he likes to chew on his foot. So if you see me going like this, moving myself, it's because I'm looking over to see if he's okay, because he needs all the attention he can get, so I guess. But anyhow, here it is. So in 2022, it started off okay, but then it just got worse for me. March, I broke up with my year and a half relationship with a guy. I'm not going to name him, but things were going okay, and then things weren't, and then things were up and down with him for a whole year and a half. I'm sorry if this is a trigger for you guys. He was an alcoholic and a drug addict. I guess those two things were more important to him than a relationship. My daughter was close to him, my son was, and they liked him, and it takes a lot for someone to like somebody and everything like that, and it takes a lot for my kids to trust and everything like that, and they trusted him, and then he goes and he does this. But the things that he has done, broke up with him in March, and I didn't hear from him for 2 months after that. I heard from him in, I think, May. I heard from him in May, and I went to go see him. He was on the street. He was living on the street. His mom put him on the street. And he seemed to be doing okay. He seemed to have changed him. Like, I saw a little bit of change in him, but it wasn't. And I should have trusted my instinct. I should have said, you haven't changed. I can't do this. So he decided I decided to go see him on Canada's weekend. And I lost my 2014 Chevrolet Cruiser that I had. It was on payments. I didn't even have it for a year, and it was written off and everything like that, which sucks. But I haven't heard from him since, and that's even better because I don't really want to hear from him. I want nothing to do with him. So that is one of the things that happened. At the same time when that was happening, all this, when I got back together with him and everything, I was actually looking for a place to live. I got last month's rent. I filled out the application. I was in and out of London constantly applying for this apartment. And I get told, sorry, we can't give you the apartment. And they didn't even give me the reason why. This has happened to me 3 times now, that they can't tell me why they didn't give me the apartment. They just said, sorry, you can apply back again. But I think what happened was they gave the apartment to somebody else. It was $1,575. Like, the income that I have, apparently I can't afford it, or something, or credit reports weren't good. But anyhow, I just, I was just going, my head was twirling and everything like that. He broke my windshield again, which I had to get fixed. And then he wrote my car off the same week I just got my windshield fixed, and then I lose my car. And it's like, yeah, what was I thinking? So I did press charges against him. I pressed charges against him to the point where he can't talk to me, he can't come near me, and I haven't heard from him. So, which is a good thing. Cops caught him. They arrested him. I don't know what's still going on the court case. I don't know if they are done it, or if they're going to keep doing it, or if they gave him community hour service or something. But he won't do it because that's just him for you. But if that triggered you, I'm so sorry. So I applied for a new car while I was dealing with my old car, which I wish I never did, because I learned something from it. Don't ever buy a car offline. Go and see it. Actually go and see it. Because let me tell you something. I did a video for it, and I'll link it down below. Go watch it. I'll tell you what I went through. The guy ghosted me for a good 3 weeks when he told me the car needed a big time safety on it. So the car got a safety on it because it had a cricket thing. I don't know what it was on the passenger side at the back. They had to fix it. Well, he went to somebody who fixed it, and it was supposed to be just completely written off, and I asked him to get me out of the loan and he wouldn't get me out of the loan, but instead I got stuck with the car. They should have just wrote it off, my opinion. The previous owner should have known what was going on with the car. But anyhow, that all happened, and then maybe 2 or 3 months into it, I think I said, I had to go get my car. I had to go up to Ottawa, to Niebs, and get my car. And it was like, they're supposed to bring it to me. They told me they'll bring it to me. So I went up in October to go get it. I was dead tired on the way home and everything like that, because we had to leave early in the morning to go get it. And it was just like, you had to go get it. I had to go get it, and you couldn't bring it to me. But they didn't tell me that. And I looked them in the face and go, if you would have told me that you did not have a driver to bring me my car 6.5 hours away, I would have came and got it. And they were like, sorry, we didn't think of it. Are you kidding me? Are you flipping kidding me? So I don't recommend you buying a car online and going to get it. No, don't buy one online. Go to the dealership. I recommend Key Auto Approval, because that was with my last car. But I'm not going to say the name of this dealership because I can't say it. But it's in Ottawa and Niebs. Do not go through them. They're idiots, my opinion. But you might have went through them and had good experience. I didn't. And my sister lives up there, so she could have went and got it. But anyhow, the other thing that's still going on today, is my daughter's anxiety. My daughter's anxiety is so up right now, and I don't know why. We have an appointment January 5th for her. If you can hear the noises in the background, that's the plows. It's so up right now that it's like you can't talk to her. You gotta I don't know how to deal with it. I got her on these drops that the doctor recommended for right now until we can get her into the doctor, and she goes January 5th. And it's like, yeah. I'm like, ugh. So that's the other thing that's been going on. Been trying to deal with that. I didn't sleep for 2 weeks because of it. I do have a job now, and I've been working. So that's the other thing. I got a job last week, and I'm in training, but because the weather's been funky and everything like that, it's like, yeah. And then I go to the doctors to get my gallbladder taken care of because it's interfering in everyday life, and I can't have that. So my gallbladder's been acting up constantly. So I gotta deal with that. But my fitness goals, I slacked off on it, and I didn't mean to. And I slacked off on a lot of things this year. I barely did any episodes on my podcast because I planned on doing a whole crap load of them through the month for every Friday, But I think I'm gonna put that to every 2 weeks, because then I'll have more to talk about every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks on Fridays, I'm gonna be doing an episode. I'm gonna try to. But if I can't, I'll tell you. The other thing is that I've been reading a lot of books. I have them underneath my nightstand right here. That's by my desk. I've been listening to audios, books that have to do with audios. So I've been dealing with all that, but at the same time, it's like I just not been in the mood to record. I've not been in the mood to do anything. I've just been in the mood to just sleep, lay down, relax, and watch TV on my TV. Like right now, I'm doing a revamp of my room. Like I'm redoing the whole thing. I got a new TV. I got a new computer. Plus, I got a new bed. I got a dresser, but I'm gonna get a long dresser in the new year. I gotta paint my room. I gotta get a carpet for it because the floor is always cold, so I wanna fix that situation. But yeah, and I've been going through a lot of stuff. I've been doing a lot of deep cleaning and things like that, but right now I'm redoing my room, and I have actually done a first video for it where I took the bed apart, put the new bed together, and everything. So I can link that down below if you're interested in seeing the extreme makeover or something. I'm not done it yet. I haven't really had the time to paint it yet, so that's the next thing. I bought pictures and everything from Shein to Etsy, these little cards of the beach, because I want to put them up on the wall. And I really want to change this room. I got new podcast equipment coming from Amazon, which is didn't cost a lot. I don't have, like, I can't buy $3,000 worth of that stuff. I'm sorry, I can't. But that's what's been going on in 2022, and I'm hoping that, praying to God that things get better. Right now I'm trying to finish a Christmas book, really good one. I will try to link, like, that video. I gotta do a video after this, so, but I want to do every 2 weeks on my podcast. I'm gonna start doing my fitness stuff soon. I've been eating a lot of avocados, like a lot of them, and I've just been really trying to eat healthy, and that, and you know, it's difficult to do any of that when you're under a lot of stress or your anxiety level is up, or any of that. Mine has been up because I don't know what's going on with my daughter. My daughter is my baby, but at the same time, and then my son Liam, he got a job, and now he's working, and now he has a girlfriend, and he has to make some harsh decisions. He's been missing a lot of school, so has she, and it's like, yeah, so I've been fighting with them to go to school every day. But the one thing I learned about it is that raising kids are not that easy. It's not. Liam's in grade 10, Emma's in grade 7, so she just started grade 7, so I think she's not adjusting to it right. But if you have any ideals or any of that about how to deal with stress relief for kids under the age of 13, a 12-year-old, that'd be great. Just comment down below or message me on my Instagram accounts that I have, and I just need some advice on how to deal with it so that I don't get mad myself. But the other thing is that I'm actually trying to pay my debt off too. But when I tried to apply for a place, I got declined. And that sucked for me because I wanted to really be out on my own. I don't want to live with my parents, but the rent is so high these days that it's hard for me to find a place. Sorry, that's my chair. But I really, 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 really want to, find a place to live and be on my own with my kids, have my own bedroom, have my own space, have my own privacy, and things like that. And I was hoping for that, but yeah, like, I wanted to do more YouTube this year, but I didn't. I decided that there's no excuse for it. I should have just got off my ass and did it. But at the same time, I was like, just so much is going on. The next episode that I want to do after this one, because this is my New Year's resolution and what I learned from 2022, is I want to do it on body shaming, because there's a lot of it going around in the world. I'm not trying to laugh. A lot of it's going around in the world, people body shaming each other and people just not being nice to each other. And it's like, I see it a lot, and it's disgusting, and I don't like it. You don't mock somebody for the way they look. You don't mock somebody for the way they are. And that's all I'm going to leave it at until that episode comes out, because I'll be doing that next Friday. Or I might do that episode next week or Monday. I might do it after Christmas on Boxing Day. I have a job interview, so I'm hoping it goes good. But I just want to put my point of view out on it. And I really don't care what you guys have to say, if you have to say anything mean or nice about it. But if you're going to choose to make fun of somebody because they look different than you, then you really need to grow the hell up and start realizing that the world is difficult, and people don't deserve it, and people have feelings, and they don't want to hear that you have problems with the way they look. And if you want to make fun of them on your own time. Don't make fun of them on their time, because it really affects them. And I'll get into that in the next episode that I do. And that's all to it. Because it's disgusting. It's plainly disgusting the way people treat each other in the world. And I'm going to say something. And I've kept my mouth shut for way too long. And it's like, I'm overweight. I know I am. And I don't need you to remind me that I am. And it's not happening to me. But if it was, I'd be like going, you don't need to remind me of the way I look. I know the way I look. I know I have to lose weight. But I don't need to be told by you. So, but anyhow, that ends that. But in 2023, my goals are this. Get more subscribers, do more videos, spend more time with even though I do spend time with my kids, make trip plans, just be able to do things, even get my own place. Start looking, I stopped looking because that one specific thing with getting declined really made me feel down to the low, so low that I was like very disappointed in myself that I couldn't do it. And I thought to myself, I can't do this. I can't do it. You know, I can't even get a place to live. You know, like, come on here. Like, nobody will rent to me. I've never done anything wrong. I've always paid my rent on time. I've always kept the place clean. I've always put the place back to the way I had it before I moved. And I've never gotten a complaint from a landlord. Maybe when I was in Ontario Housing, because the people around there like to complain left and right because their lives are no better than the next life. You know, they have to ruin someone else's life to make their life live in hell. So that, I think that's typically what but that's not on my record. And, you know, if you only can get a Landlord and Tenants Act background check and see where you've gone wrong in your life, maybe that might help. I don't know. But that's my opinion. But, you know, my New Year's resolution is to be able to do this stuff. Go traveling, pay debt off, to, you know, like I was saying, do more videos. Like, I got a new camera this year. It's the Canon EOS Rebel TI8. I got that camera. I got my Pentax. Like, you know, I got a new computer. I got a new phone coming next year. So I want to be able to do that stuff, but plus I do have a job, so I need to keep that. And I want to go back to work. That's all to it. But the other thing is I want to get my grade 12 in 2023. And I want to work on that so that I can, you know, so I can show my kids that you need your grade 12. Don't quit school. Don't do any of that. Stay in school. But the hardest thing that I can seriously say is that, you know, you got to work at it. And if you don't work at it, then yeah. And including, I'm an ambassador for Just Strong. I don't have the stuff on today because I didn't want to wear it. But I have the stuff on from Aritzia, which makes me feel good because I can shop from Aritzia and not Shein all the time. I hate the jogger pants from Shein. I love it. I love the jogger pants from Aritzia. But that's my niece. But, you know, I just been trying to deal with that. And, you know, I think that maybe, you know, it's just trying to get to that point that you need to work on and be able to do it. And that's what I need to do. I need to focus on that. And I need to focus on just, you know, doing more vlog videos. I did a lot of deep cleaning videos this year. Cleaning underneath my bed, trying to get rid of a lot of stuff that I don't need. Decluttering because my room is really bad for it. Trying to declutter, and everything. I got tons of books over there that are on bookshelves. I want to get a bigger bookshelf so I can, you know, I found one at Costco's that I want to get, so I'm going to get that next time I'm at Costco's. But, you know, just trying to do your New Year's resolution is hard. So I'm not going to expect a lot from myself this year. Next year, I want to get my own place. That's a major thing I want to do. But like I was saying, I want to get more subscribers. Do more episodes on my podcast, talking about anything and everything, even fitness, you know. That's the other thing I want to do. Talking about my weight loss journey and the things I struggle with. I still struggle with the same things I always talk about. Be able to communicate better is the biggest thing. And just keeping my word and saying, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And just do it. The other thing I've been doing is making to-do lists and writing down mindsets. I got it all from Etsy. And it's actually helps me sometimes, but I stopped doing it because I got into the funk where I just didn't want to do it anymore. But we didn't have enough paper or print or ink to do it, so I had to I have to go and buy some to do it. But even making a budget and everything, I started doing that and trying to save money to be able to buy things outright so that I don't have to like go, well, I gotta do this on payments, you know. So yeah, like pretty much it. Like I don't recommend to buy a car offline. The other thing is my New Year's resolution is to pay half of my car off by 2024. I'm gonna be 40 next year, so I'm hoping to maybe do a series where, you know, my birthday's October the 14th, so I'm almost 40. And now I can't believe I'm getting older. But the other thing is that maybe take more walks, do more things. You know, try to, you know, live my life, you know. But these, like I'm going to say my New Year's resolutions over again. Get more subscribers for my YouTube channels. do more podcasts, get out and do more trails, because I love doing trails, work out, learn how to eat healthy, talk more about what's on my mind than keeping it inside, write more, journal more. I'm even going to be starting where I'm going to do resets for months. You know, I have my first down for 2023 for January, which I'm going to do. Pay my debt off. I can't get that paid off all in 1 year, but if I can start making money off of what I love to do, which is YouTube and everything like that, I will do it. What else is there? Like, meet somebody new, you know? Meet more friends, get out there, be socialized, start meeting people, start going more places, stop hugging myself into this room, go for a walk with my dog when he doesn't want to run me over with a car, try to get me run over by a car or transport truck because he decides that he wants to bark at the car.
I'm just like that when you turn to 100, your TV's gonna fall off the wall.
And that is my niece yelling. But eat healthy, be healthy, just do things, you know, start doing things that I want to do, and that, and be able to I don't know, I'm trying to get my sister to start a podcast, so I'm hoping to have my sister on my podcast and me be on hers, talking about books. Read more, you know. I did 35 books this year. I'm trying to do 50. I had to change it from 100 to 50, and that's fine with me. Be able to do more stuff, like just get off my ass and do it. But when you get into those funks, you know, I even did a video about ADHD because I have ADHD, so go check that video out. I read ADHD 2.0. And by the way, guys, I saw 4 different doctors, 4 flipping different doctors when I was 4 years old to be diagnosed with ADHD. So I've been diagnosed since I've been 4 years old, and I've lived with it my whole life. And let me tell you something: when if you want me to talk about it on my next episode or an episode on podcast, on my podcast, I will. You just have to comment or message me and say, hey, yeah, I want to hear this. I want to know what you go through in life with your ADHD, you know, because I have ADHD. If you want to know what my experience is with it, then I will tell you my experience with it. It's a disability, but I have like ADHD, speech pathologic. I have memory loss where something goes in my ear. It's like the expression, it goes through your ear, not the other, but it's different. It goes in my brain, it's there for a bit, and then it disappears, and I can't even remember it. But then it comes back, and it's like going, oh, that's what I'm looking for. I'm a pro for misplacing my headsets, replacing my remote. I can't find my remote for my TV, so I'm using my phone right now. So I'm a pro for losing things and it showing up in the next couple of weeks or a month or 2 months. It's kind of funny. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to end this at 24 minutes. And I'm going to put this up today. And I hope you like it. But this is me being truthful. That I know that my New Year's resolutions are going to have to be met. But it's going to take time next year. So I have until October until I turn 40. And I might do a video, might do a series on my channel for it, but at the same time, I am doing a series on my channel for trails and an extreme makeover on my room. So go check those out. Go look at them. If you like them, you can. Please hit the subscribe button. Give me a chance. I'm trying my best. You know, that's the other thing that really gets me is when I don't get a subscriber and I work my ass off to edit everything, to do all of that, and then I don't get any views and I don't get any subscribers. It's like going, oh, why am I wasting my time with this? And that's how I feel about it, but I'll talk about that in the next episode. But anyhow, this is the longest podcast I've done. But I'm going to let you guys go, and please do hit that subscribe button. Please go check out the video. I will link it and everything. If I don't link it, it's because it's not up yet. And if I do, then yeah. But please go hit that subscribe button and notification button. And I will see you guys in the next episode, which will probably be Monday or Tuesday. Because I might have to work tomorrow night. I'm not too sure. Because of Boxing Day. But anyhow. you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And please come back and listen to some more. I've seen that my podcast is doing pretty good for listens and downloads, and I'm really excited about it. But please do hit that subscribe button and the notification button. And if you want to see more about me talking about anything, please just hit it down below and give me a chance. Thank you guys. Bye.